Right to the air is Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Mahomes now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Waddle, the motion man, right. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. Touchdown. Rashee Rice. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. The defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving. They're fired up. and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Waddle, the motion man, right. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give, running right, Achane. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. This is blocked. It's picked up a lot. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking. And then realize, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use... the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They go play action. Now Mahomes out to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. To throw, it's Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here comes third and about a foot. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he goes out right around the 39. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty after the break. Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. The quick hitter complete. It's Hopkins. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do. That he spiked the football on 1st down. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.